it's one of the last sort of real mythologies of that we have, right? It's very typical good versus evil type setting. It's something that everybody knows. And when we really started getting more into the details of where we really wanted to take the RTS genre and where we wanted to really sort of bring the next sort of revolution in terms of like having real soldiers and real battlefields, we figured that the World War II setting gave us sort of a common starting point. Like everybody knows World War II, and that we can really use that to our advantage. Like really for us, when we started Company Heroes, we envisioned a sort of evolving, living franchise. For us, like Company Heroes wasn't an end point, but really a starting point. So along those lines, we also wanted to make sure that we wanted to tell all the stories of World War II one chapter at a time. And so with the first COH, we sort of focused on the Americans and sort of the landings at Omaha Beach, and so the fight up to Cherbourg and down through the Falaise Pocket to close off the Falaise Pocket. What we wanted to do for this next chapter is actually tell sort of the sister story to that. What were the British and Canadian troops that landed at Gold, Juno, and Sword Beach up to, and as they were fighting down towards Caen? And with Operation Market Garden, which is the second campaign of this next chapter, we also wanted to give sort of like the German perspective of things.
Like there are two new campaigns as opposed to one in the first game, and one is from the British side. The cool thing about them is that they're radically different than the American allies that they're already available in the game. So one of their emphasis is on artillery, but instead of just the howitzers, the standard fixed howitzers of the Americans, they have mobile self-propelled artillery platforms called Prees. And retaliate, so like if the enemy starts firebombing you or something, through the fog of war, you don't know where it comes from, and all of a sudden you've got, missiles raining down on you, you immediately with counter battery fire you'll key into the location of that and immediately return like more devastating fire of your own. The other army is the one that, I don't know, it's not going to cause too much controversy, but it's basically Panzer Elite, and instead of, as in the previous game, playing an Axis army for multiplayer, you're actually playing it in a campaign.
It's tough, because you want to win, right? And they want you to win.
Right.
But, so how do the cutscenes not convey, like, go Nazis?
Yeah. I mean, it's all dicey, and they know that, but at the same time, it's like, other games have done it, just not big games, not games with backing like, with EA or Ubisoft or THQ or something. Right. But I mean, these are smart guys, and I mean, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're not going to be running around with the Gestapo. The clear reason it's there is that people like it. I mean, and people like to play Axis on multiplayer because they just have the cool toys, I mean, their tanks are cool. Everything that they've got on that side, their tactics and stuff are like, they're able to say it's radically different, And then another thing is that when they're in this campaign, they're of course limited too, I mean, who are there, they can bring in Italians, there are other, small scale things, but if they want the big, set piece battles that they have, that's pretty much their option until they go into the Pacific or something.
For us, like I said before, COH is a sort of living, evolving platform for us, So the first COH is like chapter 1, right? And, we're going to be, we want to release as many chapters as we can. Because first of all, we're really passionate about the game. We really sort of we achieve what we set out to accomplish, right? We really want to make the most visceral, intense, combat-focused RTS out there. And we don't want to stop. We want to keep on going.